Hi guys, welcome back. We are just about to enter into a dialogue sequence with this person and hopefully find out some answers about how we find the White of the Drake, who is supposed to be in the Dark People City, and we don't know where that is or how to get there.
Good God, Roper Clacks.
At your service, milady. What may I do for... Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from?
It's voice acting, isn't it?
April Ryan.
Oh, well...
How lovely to see you.
Say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
Yeah. I guess it's been... long.
What have you been up to?
This and that.
How
Again with the evasiveness.
Me? I'm rehabilitated.
First time I heard this, I was just way too curious.
Rehabilitated?
Way too curious.
How so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Apparently we kicked his butt.
Yes, it gave me perspective, time to think. When I finally escaped that confounding device, I joined WWWA. Wicked
Exactly.
Witches and Warlocks Anonymous. It's a marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Oh.
Oh, it helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
Affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic, EDWD syndrome.
I see. And now?
This guy's a villain.
I'm
Or a
free of
former
my
villain.
desire to conquer and control, and I'm happy to be a simple merchant and published author.
Published author,
I guess that's a good thing.
No, it is. It's definitely a good thing.
It is indeed. So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
Well, calculator. I'm curious to know how he got out of that calculator I trapped him in 10 years ago. What?
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
I'm so curious. Like, how did we trap him in a calculator? Author.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote
published
my
author.
memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to my wizarding days by Roper F. Clacks.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
Oh my.
You had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clacks exists, and that would be mine.
Of course.
I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no.
Right. So, let's see what he can do for us.
Actually do need some help.
That's great! Anything to assist the woman who turned my life around.
Oh, it was our pleasure.
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the Dark People.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April, Rye Bread, and the Rod of Joy?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the rod of joy and sticks it right...
Anyway,
Oh my
about the dark people's
goodness!
city.
Ah,
I
yes.
just got it.
What
The
do you
rod
plan
of
on doing?
joy.
I need to
I
visit
missed
their
that last
library.
time.
The library.
What kind of pamphlet was that?
They are collectors, these dark people. They collect all sorts of knowledge, arcane, forbidden knowledge. Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April Ryan, I'm sure
Okay, I
they
don't
will
really
give
get
you
the rye
passage
bread
to
part,
their
though.
city.
That's perfect, thank you.
Thank you very much.
At your service, milady. If you ever need a potion or a charm, visit Roper's Spells and Filtress.
Oh my, the innuendo. Oh my goodness. Right, let's find the harbor. I don't know where the harbor is. This is basically where I left off last before it crashed and had to restart and such. Oh, here's the harbor. Well, that was pretty easy. See a dragon on the wall. I find it kind of interesting that you have to go through the ghetto, which is, I forget what they call it, but it's the ghetto, to get to the dock. It's kind of... That guy has no feet! Look, look, look! No feet! Why do you have no feet, kind sir? Kind sir, do you realize that you are distinctly missing feet? Of the pedal kind. Oh my goodness! A pirate! Yarr!
The captain. He looks a bit too relaxed, seeing as there are still supplies left to be loaded.
This looks pretty interesting.
How are things going?
Most of the supplies are on board. We're missing a few crates of grains and vegetables, a delivery of potions, and some other bits and pieces.
Good. Don't linger too long.
The paperwork's already being processed by the Azadi. Those fools. If only they knew what...
Shh! Not here. I don't think it's a good idea to tempt fate.
I didn't think you believed in that spiritual claptrap, Raven. Fate? Ha! We make our own destiny.
Still, better to be on the safe side.
So...
You don't foresee any problems then?
Everything's in order. This ship's going to the islands. At least according to all the properly stamped and perfectly forged documents.
I'll rest easy only when you've reached safe harbor.
Don't fret. You'll rest easy soon enough.
Alright, so was I not paying attention, or do we not know something? Is there something on this boat that we're delivering somewhere that it's not... Okay, well, just give me a sec, guys. Let me double check my dialogue log and figure out that this is exactly what I need to be doing. Alright, so apparently this boat is supposed to be going to the Dark City. And we just need to kind of get on it. I'm gonna save it, please. Microphone is on. Excellent, excellent. Are you a dark person? What? Oh my god, he has no face and no hands. That's kind of unsettling. It just appears to be a cloak hovering.
It's one of the dark people. A dark person.
That's what I just...
He's probably a shadow guy.
That's what I was wondering.
The captain of that shadow ship.
Shadow ship? That shadow ship, or is shadow ship invisible like him?
I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
Isn't that like a special
We are
thing?
here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
Oh well. Time to figure out something else. Oh, good thing I saved it. Threaten. Yes! It's a great idea to threaten somebody who you're wishing to do you a favor. I was once called a wave by one of the dark people. Pay. Everyone wants money. Plead. Screw pride. No. April Ryan is not one to throw away pride. Well, let me try to remember what they said in the dialogue. Going to see their library is actually like a big deal, I guess.
A long time ago, I sailed on one of your ships. and I met one of your people, he called me a wave.
Not many of your kind would lay claim to such a title.
Don't know what
I'm
it
not laying
means.
claim to anything. I'm just telling you what he told me.
If you were a wave, we would grant you passage. But all I see is a human.
It's not always the best idea to call yourself something that you don't know what it means.
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not take on passage.
How do I prove that I'm a wave?
I'm sure we can come to some sort of understanding.
We cannot. We do not take on passengers. Ever.
Ever.
You did once. A long time ago, I was given passage on one of your ships.
Then you were fortunate. It does not happen very often.
Okay. So we have to prove that we're a wave.
A Samare. I thought they didn't like the ocean.
Whoa!
Maybe she's curious.
Whoa! Okay, weird looking. She's got a seat. Apparently for some kind of rider. Weird looking person. Alright, I gotta prove that I'm a wave, I think. Seems like the best thing. Can't jump that? Is this your invisible dark ship? Shadow ship? Well, I think it's just a bad idea to do any of the other ones.
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not take on...
Pay, plead. I don't think that any of the other ones are gonna work. I really don't.
How can I prove that I'm what you call a wave?
Okay.
It is not something you can prove. It is something you are. And you are not a wave.
I am too a wave.
Then why did one of your people tell me I was?
If you ever were a wave, it is no longer in you. I see only death in your eyes, human.
Okay, apparently a wave is not a human. I wonder if I do it one more time.
I'd like
if
to
it'll
ask for passage
do
again.
anything
We do-
again. No, it's screw pride. I think this is a bad idea, guys.
I'll pay you good money for passage.
He's not gonna go for
We do
it.
not crave money, human.
I knew it.
Then what do you want?
We are here to find new additions to our library. Someday it will be complete,
Okay.
and we can sleep. Until then, we travel, and we collect.
Looking for additions to his library, am I right? Someday it will be complete, we can rest. Until then we travel, we collect. Alright, gotta find an addition to their library. Well, do we have a library here? Can you help us? Can you give us
I'm only
something?
in town for a short visit. I will not stay long.
I just think that threatening would be a terrible idea. Maybe if I talk to him again about it, he'll tell me more. Like he told me more about the wave thing. Apparently waves aren't human. I don't know, is a wave somebody who can shift? But then
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do...
plead, threaten. Just kidding. I don't... never mind. No, really, I don't mean to... It's kind of weird. I don't... I don't mean to do any of these. How do I... not... oh, whatever.
I'm desperate. I need to get to your city, to your library. I'm looking for someone.
There are no humans in the city. Rarely is anyone allowed to visit our forest.
Not a human. Someone else. The white of the drag kin.
I know of no such creature.
Well, that is that. So, we're gonna have to figure out either a way to prove to him that we're a wave, or find something to contribute to the library. I don't really know how to do either, and time is up, so I will see you in the next video, and I'll probably just run around and try to figure something out until then. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching.